Jason Fladlin here, and we opened up our bonuses for ASM for the brief time it's available here, and you've probably seen them, but what you didn't see is this brand new thing that I've just secured for you, because I've been sitting here figuring out what is the thing I can do that would just switch this all the way on for you to wide open this up. And it was funny because it was sitting in front of me the whole time. And once I figured it out, I couldn't wait to shoot this video for you to get it in your hands as soon as possible so you can see when you work with us to do ASM, you are going to have an advantage that nobody else on the planet can hope to have. Let me show you. You see this new bonus that I've secured for you in the limited time that the Amazing Selling Machine is open. It does close on April 28th. That's why it's super important that you find out every detail about this extra special bonus right here and right now. And as you find yourself watching this video right here, right now, you also find yourself facing uncertainty. And it really boils down to one of three things. A, should you sign up for ASM? B, should you do something else and devote your time and resources to that? Or C, do nothing and continue doing whatever you've always been doing. And I know there's a big part of you here that says, yes, there may be something to ASM. Yes, I've been watching. I feel like there's a possibility here, but there's still some things I'm unsure of that prevent me from moving forward with a yes decision. And the big questions that have probably been plaguing you, if you're like most people, and I've read all the chat logs, all the webinar logs, all the support tickets, it really boils down to a two-part question. First part, what if I pick the wrong product? And secondly, what if I spend a lot of money on that wrong product? That's like the double whammy, right? First of all, it's very hard to pick the wrong products. Any product is better than no product, and with all of our extra resources, it's really the wrong product. The difference there is a comma or an extra zero on your monthly revenue that you generate. But let's just assume that you really want to make sure you do everything you can to really stack the deck in your favor, to have that product that sells in spite of you doing anything, or have that product that does extremely well with minimum effort on your part, the dream products, right? And we're going to help you get that. In other words, would it be advantageous to you to be able to source products for a fraction of what any other seller that's starting on Amazon could ever wish and dream of sourcing products for? Meaning that you're getting for pennies what they pay dollars for per unit. Would that change the game for you? Would that get you excited to move forward with zest on this ASM opportunity with us here at Rapid Crush? Would being able to source these products quicker and for smaller initial quantities by going direct to the manufacturer as opposed to dealing with the middle person, would having that advantage get you going? So not only are you getting them for way less, a fraction, but you're getting them quicker, and it's easier to get started. How would that do for you? And lastly, would being able to source your products under the guidance of the $100 million Amazon man get you to move forward with the right decision towards your future wealth and financial independence? If you answered yes to all three of these questions, I've got something amazing and unbelievable for you. I'd like to introduce you to this gentleman here on your screen named Sean Hart. Sean Hart is indeed the man who sold over $100 million worth of products, all sourced from China. His success, I have never seen another Amazon seller that I know personally who's done better than him. Sean is an absolute genius. He's been doing this before Amazon even allowed third-party sellers to sell. He's been selling products from China. I met Sean through ASM. I spoke at this live event. Sean came up afterwards. He says, I like your style. I got something you might be interested in. And we since have become great friends and wonderful business partners together between the last time ASM had its opening and this one that you see in front of you now. It's been 18 months since the last time ASM made itself available. That's a long time. That's a year and a half. And during that time, I've been able to forge a great partnership with Sean from a business perspective to help serve our existing audience of ASM sellers. And if you noticed in the first webinar that I did, when I showed this screenshot, this $2 million business that was sold, that was indeed one of the many businesses that Sean Hart started that was purely an Amazon business from products that he sourced only from China, and in short order, boom, cash millionaire, just like that, right? Now, while Sean has worked and done wonders for my existing ASM sellers, because we're always looking for ways to take our existing community and continue to provide more and more and more value to them on an ongoing basis, we have never been able to bring Sean in front of brand new Amazon sellers who just signed up with ASM with us and give them this advantage day one in their Amazon business until now. This is the first time we've been able to ever do that, because last time ASM was available, we did not have this business relationship with Sean. See, here's the harsh reality. Everybody, including us, we teach you how to source on Alibaba.com as an option to get started with your private label products that you're going to sell on Amazon. Now, I like to refer to Alibaba as the best way to start your Amazon business. If you watch the last replay, or if you look at the bonus page that we have and you see all those testimonials on there, almost all of those individuals source from Alibaba. And a lot of them have 40, 50, 60% profit margin. So it is convenient to be able to use this resource. It definitely cuts down on the learning curve and on the effort involved from trying to just use Google or trying to use any other portal out there to source products when you're beginning. So it is the worst situation. It can be made to work. It works really good for a lot of people, but it does have some significant disadvantages. Here's the problem with sourcing from Alibaba. There is no real advantage you have over any other seller. The only advantage you have is for people who've never heard of Alibaba.com, which are becoming less and less each and every day. So you have to make up for that in other ways. And that's okay. People have done well with that, but it is a disadvantage. Alibaba, there's a lot of baiting and switching going on there. They'll quote you one price, and they'll pretend that the delivery is this time, and you'll have to really weed through like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 potential options just to find one really good valid one. It's okay. You can do it that way. It's a small inconvenience. It's not a major deal breaker at the end of the day. People have worked through it. It's no problem, but it is an issue. The thing I hate the most about Alibaba, besides the prices that I'm quoted, is the back and forth. There's a lot of haggling, a lot of negotiation, a lot of email exchanges and Skype conversations that are occurring in order to make this work, which can cost you money because it costs you time. And I want to have the smoothest downstream process from sourcing the product and getting it live on Amazon. And here's the biggest problem of all with Alibaba. You're dealing with middle people. And the only way a middle person can make it worth their while to do the service of putting you in touch with a private label product is to mark it up. And boy, do they mark it up too. Now, you pay for this convenience or this service. This is a service charge or a convenience fee, if you will. So these middle people will say, yes, I can get that product for you. They'll pretend they're the factory directly. They're not. And then they'll go out there and they'll shop it around. And then they'll come back to you. Not only will you pay a lot more, but you'll add complexity that's unnecessary to the sourcing process. And how big is this? How big of a deal is this anyway? Well, I didn't really understand this until Sean showed it to me. Here's some proof. So these are existing Amazon sellers that Sean have happened to help that he could reach within our community. So here's one of these sellers selling a document folder on Amazon. This is a good product. It's a 12-pack for $12.89. People would buy this every day of the week. A lot of people would buy this. Now, if you casually searched Alibaba, you would see stuff like this. High minimum order quantities, 1,000, 2,000 units or more. And yes, you can maybe get them to go down, and often you can. Usually you will pay more per unit. But let's just assume you can get a 28-cent per unit price. And let's just assume you only have to start with 800 units. You could get them down to there. That would be, to sell a 12-pack on Amazon, your product cost would be $3.36, because 12 times 28 cents is $3.36. So every time you sell this product, your product cost is $3.36. Utilizing one of the many secrets that Sean knows about China sourcing, he was able to find and get a quote from, not just look at the sticker price that you see on here, but actually contact this seller. And what you're looking at here is 2 RMB for a 12-pack. You say 2 RMB for a 12-pack. What's the RMB related to the dollar, Jason? Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because here's what it looks like. If you plug this in to Google itself, you can do the Google search if you want to, 2 RMB USD, and it will show you 29 cents. That's what approximately, depending on the currency exchange, you might pay a cent more or a cent less. What this means, by the way, too, because the minimum order quantity from this factory is 100 units, you can get started with this business. Product cost out the door, $29. You would have to sell less than 3 units to recoup your product investment on something like this. Isn't that incredible? And the other example, the Alibaba way, you would probably source at least 500 units. You would pay about $3, maybe more. Let's just say $3. You'd be $1,500 into this business just to get started in product sourcing costs. And my question to you is, would it be worth doing it if you had to pay $3.36 per 12-pack and have a higher MOQ? And the answer is yes. I have seen people create fortunes in their Amazon business with those variables going against them. But isn't it better when it's 29 cents per 12 pack, and the MOQ, the minimum order quantity, is just 100. Now here's the kicker. This is the exact same product. The difference is the middle person versus direct. Wow, what a difference. This isn't a fluke. Here's another example. So a different seller that we have access to in our community that we help and provide value to, Sean says, bring your products, and I'll show this to you. I'll show you some of the things that we can do, is this tiara headband that you see. Now, if you were to go to Alibaba, you'll see it's roughly about $6.88 per unit, which is a pretty good price, especially if you look at what this thing retails for, which is 25 bucks. Pretty good deal. Sean, with minimum effort, gets an offer from the direct factory that creates and manufactures these, and this is 18 RMB per unit, and if you plug that into the translator of currency here, 18 RMB is equal to 261 USD. So would you rather pay $6.88 per unit or $261 per unit? Now, would it be worth doing if you had to pay $6.88 per unit? And the answer is of course, because I've seen people make a lot of money sourcing products that cost $6.88 per unit that retail for about 25 bucks. Isn't it better though if it's $261 per unit, especially when you factor in the other bonuses we provide to you? As one such example, just one of the many bonuses that we give for you is a sponsored ads mastery training. This is how you use Amazon's own advertising platform that's only available to Amazon sellers. And you use this to make money directly from the ads, and then indirectly we show you how to make a boatload more money for free because you show Amazon people buy this product, and Amazon says, okay, we'll send more people like that to this product. I want you to think about this. You have $4 more per sale to spend on Amazon sponsored ads if you get your product for $2 versus $6 per unit. How much of an additional advantage would that mean to you if you could spend up to $4 more in advertising to acquire a customer and make the exact same amount of money? Usually those little bit in differences of pennies open up tremendous advantage to our Amazon sellers, because if they can spend 10 cents more on advertising, they make tens of thousands of dollars of more sales as a result of that. Imagine when you could spend $4 more per sale on advertising. Nobody can touch you in any product that you decide to go in. And I can show you example after example of these different bonuses that we have that would actually accomplish something similar to this. We have all kinds of different techniques that work at $6, but they work even better at $2 because you have $4 more of wiggle room to play with. One more example, and this is actually my favorite example. This is a folding dish strainer. And this is a good product, and it does really well on Amazon. And if you go to Alibaba, best case scenario, you're going to find about $3.78. And the less units you order, the more money you will pay per unit. Now, an offer from the direct factory is $4.63 RMB with 100 minimum order quantity. By the way, you know it's factory direct because factories don't quote you unit prices in dollars. Middle people quote you unit prices in dollars. So 463 RMB, 100 MOQ, plug that into Google's calculator here, that's 67 US dollar, or if you think about it another way, 371 less per unit. You're paying $3.71 less per unit, and this is my favorite part, you're getting a higher quality product in the process too, because if you go and you compare those two products side by side, you will see indeed this product that we're paying almost $4 less per unit on is significantly better in terms of end quality. Isn't that crazy? So on one hand, you could just put the extra $4 in your pocket every time you sell one of these products using Sean's Secrets. On the other hand, you could spend up to $4 more to accelerate your growth on your Amazon product launches, which just puts you head and shoulders above the rest. Or the third option is you could source 4 times as many products as the average beginning Amazon seller. And faster growth equals more products. This is one of many of the examples of Sean's businesses here, where he's putting in small little products. And a lot of these products, they're nothing to get excited about. They're really simple products that he pays pennies on. And if he sells 10 or 15 or 20 units a month, the more of these products that you put into the coffers, you could be making millions and millions of dollars on per year, just if you want to accelerate it even further. Now, how does Sean do this exactly? Well, he takes his $100 million worth of experience and his 20 plus years of doing business in China, and he employs all sorts of tricks, secrets, and tactics that you only uncover if you make this your life obsession. The bottom line is this: Sean uses this advantage to take all the risk out of selling on Amazon while standing head and shoulders above any other so-called competitor in whatever product that he chooses to sell. Guess what? I've been sitting here all weekend thinking, what could I do to take someone from a maybe into a definite yes? Someone who's thought, maybe there's something in this Amazon business for me. And they say, wow, with the guarantee that Jason has and everything else he has, ooh, I kind of want to do this, but I'm not sure if I should do this or not. I said, how can I take somebody in that situation and get them to get started? Because I know if I can get you to get started, that's the hardest part, is making that decision to say yes. And after that, it's all downhill from here. It's easy. That's the initial hurdle we have to get over, and everything else that we're going to make it available to you, boom, game over, done, you win. Now here's the thing. I've never been in a position to use Sean with brand new sellers, because I met him in between the last two ASMs where we actually sat down and created, when I say met him, I created a business relationship with him in that time, and then since then we've just been serving and providing value to our existing community. Well, we reached out to him over the weekend, and we made him an appeal from one business person to another that only a shrewd business person would be able to say yes to, because it was such a good deal for him. I am not at liberty to disclose this agreement, but let's just say I had to dig deep into our own company resources to make this happen on your behalf. And as such, we have now come up with a brand new bonus that you get 100% for free, just as an extra special goodie when you sign up with us for ASM. China Sourcing Secrets, this is live group coaching with Sean Hart. Let me give you the details. Sean is going to, over a series of 6 webinars, share with you the secrets on China sourcing, such as how to source factory direct online, so you can source direct from factories without ever having to leave your own home, wherever that home may be in the world. Sean's going to show you how to get better quality products for significantly less per unit on those products, and he's going to show you how to get these products on Amazon Live faster than you could if you ever went to Alibaba or the more conventional means. He's going to show you all this and a whole bunch more over a series of 6 different live trainings, and you can show up and you can ask him questions direct, and you can get answers from him as well. I could go on and on about the specifics, but I think you and I both realize the incredible value that this is available to you, and it's not available to any other seller. Most existing sellers will never get these benefits, and no new seller is ever going to hope to have these benefits unless you do this through us here at Rapid Crush and get started with us ASAP. Now let me warn you, below this video you'll see a button that says click here to join ASM now. When you click on this button and it takes you to our bonus page, which is where you can sign up with ASM through us, this is what the bonus page looks like. If you scan down that page, you may not see this brand new bonus, China Sourcing Secrets, live group coaching with Sean Hartz. It may not be up there yet, because the first thing, as soon as I got the green light, as soon as we signed that contract to make this deal with Sean so I could provide this to you for free, I went in here immediately to my office and shot this video for you. Just like that. I had to get this into your hands as fast as possible, because I know as soon as I did, boom, it's a complete game changer for you. So we are going to do our best after I shoot this video and send this out to you to put the details of this extra special bonus on that page that shows all of our bonuses that you can join ASM through us with. But if you don't see that there yet, just trust, you will get this. Anybody that has already signed up with us, or anybody that's going to sign up with us in the very limited time that we have available to offer all of our bonuses to you while ASM is still available, this is yours. Absolutely 100% certain you will get this. So here's what you need to do. You need to, below this video, click on that button that says click here to join ASM now, and go through the sign up process. Go through our bonus page, add that to the cart, sign up, check out, and we'll take care of the rest for you. And that's included on top of every other wonderful bonus that we have for you, such as the fastest path to profits to get you up and running as quickly as possible. When you combine that with the China Sourcing Secrets, this is just putting gasoline on fire. Bonus number 2, live coaching with Ben Cummings. Ben Cummings shows you how to rank products, and he shows you how to get bestsellers right away. When you combine that with what Sean teaches you, this is not 2 plus 2 equals 4. This is 2 and 2 equal 22. It's that incredibly powerful. It's an exponential increase on all the effectiveness of what Ben teaches, and you've seen some of the results that Ben has been able to produce for himself and for our community. Bonus number 3, the China Concierge Service. Now this is really funny, because you can utilize both the China Concierge and what Sean shows, and you can put them together, and now you have an even additional layer of success when it comes to sourcing from China. Bonus number 4, the Select software. Whatever products you're researching, this might change the game for you if you're looking at profit margins, or if you're looking at, the goal of how much you want to make per unit. When you now know You could probably open up 100,000 new products that before might be off limits to you, simply because you have the Select software plus the China Sourcing Secrets bonus now. The keyword inspector credits. When you take these products and that Sean is going to be able to bring to you and you open them up to keywords, you even have to put in less effort than the already minimum effort you need to put in to make this business a go when you combine those two together. Obviously, we show some cutting-edge, amazing additional product finding opportunities during the Amazon Vegas live recordings. And then again, you combine that with the sourcing secrets here, and you're going to see how this is so incredibly in your favor. Managed by Stats and Seller Mail. Obviously, the more of these products you sell, and you'll be able to sell more up front because you'll be able to order more up front. You could order 5 times as many units as you otherwise would when you're starting your Amazon business now and still pay half as much in product cost. Isn't that incredible? And then when you combine that with Managed by Stats, the more you sell, the more money you will make. And so this again supercharges both bonuses. And we already talked about the sponsored ad mastery. You can now pay $4 or more extra per sale generated, and nobody can touch you, existing or new seller alike. You combine these with some special deals to get started with the single use generator, and you pick products based on review trends. So you find products that have product weaknesses in quality, and you use Sean's China sourcing methods, you will find significant better products that still cost way less to source than what your competition is paying. You win. Pay-per-click entourage, same thing. You win. You just flat out win. And on top of that, we have the reward guarantee backing you. And I want you to, if this is something that gets you excited, check out the full details when you click the button below this video on the reward guarantee, because we're basically saying use these resources, and if you don't make 10 grand, we will pay you 10 grand, and we will pay for your ASM investment as well. You get access to ASM, you get access to our bonus members area where this China Sourcing Secrets bonus will also be housed and have all the information available to you. You get our private Facebook community. Everything is available to you. But you have to act soon, otherwise this goes away. And it might be another 18 months, it might even be longer before this is ever made available again. And I can't guarantee, because our contract with Sean only allows us to do it so far this one time. I can't guarantee I'll ever be able to, for free, make this China Sourcing Secrets live coaching with the $100 million Amazon man available to you. So you know what to do. Let's get started right now so we can get you up and running and make you successful and create that wealth that you
Nevidím zbalené veci, tie ruksaky si len tak hodil, pozri sa na stoličku, na stôl, stále si nepovysával. Od nedele je streda. Prosím?
Dobre, idem sa zbaviť. Môžeš to postiskať?
Škoda na to, že nepočúvaš ten počítač, že sem.
Anka, ale ja na pozerám New York.
Dobre, doniesieš ho sem, budeš pozerať tu.
Anka, prepáč, ale budeme sa tu rvať sa na seba.
Nebudeme sa rvať na seba. Choď urobiť to, čo
Odmietam tu
Dobre, choď najprv urobiť to, čo máš. A nechcem na teba kričať.
spaliť.
Maroš, otvor dvere!
No daj. Ale idem hovoriť, že idem hovoriť, že to tu na to postrčí, na to nemá hovoriť.
Franko, potom chceme pracovať všetci na Amerike. Tak to je. Počkajte, ten kýbej, to je ten, to je to normálne kamera. Ja neviem, ten kýbej. Kde je kýbej? Ja? To. To už nemám toho. Nemám však iba ja. Ale nepotrebujem. A tak to zarodá. Maroš,
Áno.
môže sa stať veľmi veľký prúser, lebo mám
Ale na chvíľa sa balím.
Lenže ja počujem, že len kecáš.
No. Keď sa áno. Áno. Dobre, sa teším. Ale každý deň nie až taký dobrý.
Ránko, prídeš hore, či nie?
Ideme pracovať?
Áno.
Jasne, idem.
Donies taký nejaký veľký zošit z dola z šuflíka. Lebo ja si chcem robiť poznámky, vieš?
Nie, ale nemôžeme robiť ďalšie 3 práce. No dobre.
Počkaj, da ti odfotím to niekde, no. Preto som si kúpil. Ešte ten materiál.
A môžete práci blok?
Môže, ale ideálne by bolo, keby to bolo doprava otáčacie, doprava doľava. Vieš, tým, že ja mám tak strašne veľa tých informácií, už ich zbieram, až nový, to bolo škoda nový.
No však ja som nevedel, čo chceš. A dokonca nie je nový.
Už mám zbalené všetky veci, čo potrebujem. Idem spraviť za
Máš tam aj drogeriu?
Áno, tu drogeriu si idem vychystať. Neviem, je možno, že budem mať iné plány. Že pôjdeme s kamarátom na lom. A môžem sa zastaviť aj do dobrej na chvíľu.
Na koľku máš zajtra byť šport?
Kamarát je do Bratislavy z Nemecka.
Aha, už to asi končí. Dobre.